you said you gonna say Q and then you gonna tell Joy thank you. Wow.
It's National Bosses Day was yesterday. You was like, you ain't
Not
my
my boss.
You ain't my boss, nickel.
I ain't got no boss.
I ain't got no boss. Then Tasha called. You was like,
Sean, you know that's not the name of the show. Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelAndJoy.com. The countdown to year 2 of Michael and Joy.
yes, sir. It's coming.
Hey, and shout out to Sean Prime and the whole SSN ATL. Who matching?
Got y'all
Oh,
little
we matching?
green on.
I know. OD green.
Okay, sure.
It's the Army green.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold outside too.
It is cold outside.
Man.
I had to cut the air off. I don't know what I was still doing with the air conditioner.
You cut it off like with a knife?
Like I turned it on.
Oh, okay.
Off.
Hey, got an awesome show for you today. Why you look like that?
Because you were like, you cut it off like you're like hot water heater. It's like
Yeah, it's a water heater.
it's a water heater.
I bet you say water heater now.
I've always said water heater. I've
Oh.
never said hot water
Hey,
heater.
today the 17th.
Lego.
Countdown to year 21 of my wedding anniversary.
Hey,
Yes,
exciting.
Very. Hey, got an awesome show for you today. Got some cool people coming by today. Twitter is working on Twitter. All this bullying and stuff that be going on social media. Twitter said we're gonna fix that problem.
Same.
Also, an Army vet pled guilty. What did he plead guilty of? Getting caught by the Taliban. I'm gonna tell you what happened with that, boy. You get caught up with the military folk. Hey, it's gonna be a long
What are
life
they
for
called,
you, boy.
Michael?
The military jump. Oh,
No.
the Taliban. That's not how you say it. Or Al Qaeda.
Taliban.
Also, I got some news from Netflix. Netflix is winning, boy. Hashtag winning. Do we still do hashtag winning?
With it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Charlie
If
Sheen.
y'all winning, might as well talk about it.
Also, a different spin on a American favorite classic sandwich. I'll tell you about that. Also, dating rules. Yep, got some rules on dating. Since yesterday we were talking about
Let's
marriage
talk
and stuff.
about
Got some rules when it comes to dating. Also,
Because every 5 minutes, someone settles.
also the fajita bandit. Man, I'm gonna tell you about this dude, man.
Fajita bandit.
Oh man, he was getting to it for a decade. Also, Win Joy's Lunch on this day, National Day, birthdays and shout outs. Today's show is being brought to you by mortgage expert Deanna Turner, aka Loan Officer Barbie, and Loan Depot, dedicated to making your dream of home ownership a reality. She
Yeah.
sells money.
Yes, sir.
404-964-2683. Hey, don't forget,
The
you don't
Taliban.
wanna watch us on social media. You can download the TuneIn app. Search Sensation Station Network,
Yes,
and
sir.
you'll find Michael and Joy right there. You can take us with you, put us in your pocket, and even if you take some Epsom salt and you got to sit in the bathroom for about
No,
8 minutes, you can listen to the show right there.
Every 5 minutes, somebody settles.
It's Michael and Joy in the morning. I'm Michael.
And I'm Joy.
That's my man Sean Prime rocking that polo today. Boy, that's a real jump too.
Polo
Michael and
to
Joy in
the
morning.
float out.
Let's go.
Hey. He said that's a real Lord.
Yeah, real jump. Wow.
And that's a big man.
He big, he real too.
The big man?
The big man is real too.
I don't know about that. The one that take up half your body?
Yeah, no, they came out. Polo came out with the big
did they?
man because they were taught. Because of the other big man.
With the pretty sniper.
Turn that down a little for 1 second for me. Thank you.
Hey, look. Lakia Maxwell, what up, shawty? On that real estate, John, what up, chief? Which camera are you, the red one or the blue? The blue one?
The blue one.
Jay, Georgia first black governor. What up, Bo?
Good morning.
Rika Jackson, good morning to you. What up, Hassan?
Make you like hearing them.
For me?
Yeah.
I got something to say. Edwin, thank you very much, brother.
Good
You
morning,
have a great
Edwin.
day as well. Turn it up a little bit, Sean. Love it.
Good morning, Jay. Yeah, I'm good. Coming.
Is it Chani? Sharper?
her friend?
See your friend. La 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 dee.
See?
Wee! Girl, yo, so classic it don't need no features. I need to stop singing. Why you ain't tell me how bad I sound?
We try. You don't listen.
I ain't got no ball.
Give me something. And reach out to the cake lady.
Which cake lady? Hold on.
Look, all of them. I don't know who's gonna say yes. Gotta get the stats right. You reach out to at least 5, somebody gonna say yes.
Know your number.
Know your numbers. You can't go on one day and just expect it to be the bomb. You gotta.
Can you go into that, looking at there's a little black case, I think the batteries are in there. I got some 9-volt batteries.
Yes.
You don't mind, please?
9-volt batteries. Michael's on it for you.
You
And
see
a little black
a little
case.
black case over there. I think it's on the desk.
As soon as you sit down. Baby girl, give me something on me. Thank you, Michael McFadden.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. It's all record with the text. Before you define
Oh, Jamila's got a birthday coming up.
Or better yet,
The one that just
For more
got
text-free
married.
driving tips, visit stoptextstoprest.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
There's a power you have within you, unlike any other. You can't explain it. It's just there. It drives you, compels you. You cannot ignore it. Do you feel it? It's that power that tells you you can do the absolute impossible. The power that tells you you're more than what you currently are. The power that tells you it's time. Launch. Move. Skyrocket your life with Rocket Sports One Fitness Care. RocketSports-One.com.
So classic it don't need no
Friends
features.
get a different face. Super ugly. I'll stand up for you.
Alright, come back in the post.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know.
Brandon, be real.
Mike and Joy in the morning.
Whoop, whoop.
MikeandJoy.com. We come back, we tell you who's on the show today.
And who's not?
It's Mike and Joy in the morning, Sensation Station Network.
Lego. All the Williams brothers is getting it in today.
Ain't on the ball like this.
That sounded like it hurt.
No, it couldn't.
Good morning, Mama Kathy. Hi, Seema. Hey, Jay. Good morning, Tamika. BBS, there is. My steal. Why I gotta be stealing? Is it stealing if they leave? Is it stealing?
I don't know, is it still? I've been out the game too long. I've been out the game for 2 decades, y'all.
Sean, what's the consensus? Is it stealing if you holler and they leave?
At least I wanted to go.
Hey,
BBS the Riz.
I'm a Sagittarius. What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
No, that's talking about the lines. Like, you've been
Oh.
out the game for 20 years and you try to get back on the market. You should try to tell.
You used that too, didn't you?
It worked back then.
It worked back then. Why you sound like somebody stole something? It worked back then.
Hey, I'm Michael and I'm a Sagittarius. And I like puppies.
Hi, my name is Michael, and I work at the Ritz-Carlton, and my credit score is 700.
I was a 5-star employee at the Ritz-Carlton.
Not on the first date, Michael. It's too much information.
No, I got no discount.
We can take advantage of one right now.
Get it off.
What you doing?
What up, Keith?
Down.
Hey, Joy.
B. Reed, happy birthday.
We ain't never bought like this.
Alright, come back.
Michael and Joi in the morning.
Whoop whoop.
MichaelandJoy.com is the website. Got an
Yes,
awesome
sir.
show for you today. Shout out to Sean Prime and Sensation Station Network.
Yes, sir.
Last night I was checking out him and, not last night, but
The
yesterday.
Crush.
I was checking out Sean Prime and Brenna B.
Yes, sir.
Sean is so funny, man. Like, Sean do radio.
He do radio.
I mean,
It's not like just something that he just woke up and
this
was
the new
like.
Young Thug. When we come back, we got more. Within the loop, Sean Prime, Brenna B.
Brenna B. What Brenna B
That's
doing?
Sean.
His ass.
Sean, Brenna B be funny too. Like, they got some cool chemistry. But they ain't Michael and Joy.
They not trying
Because
to
they don't
be.
get up early like us.
I was gonna say, but more importantly,
They got
Michael,
a-
they not trying to be us.
They got a morning show. They got like man, we already be up and crunk, but
Turn up Tuesday.
turn up Tuesday.
Hey.
Hey, got a cool show for you today. Dr. B is back.
Yes, sir.
When I tagged her on Instagram,
Uh-huh.
breast and body doc.
Yep, that's her.
She do breast and body stuff.
Breast and body. I was like, oh, she do that too.
I know.
She
did you-
she was hooking some people up.
Man, so shout out to Dr. B gonna be hanging out with us today. And we bumped into each other too. You know how people come on the show and then you bump into them outside the show?
Ah,
And
yeah.
then you looking at each other like, I know you
I
from
know
somewhere.
you. Where do I know you?
But she had changed her hair though. That's why it threw
And
me
there
off.
it is.
Threw me off.
Those people off, and every time.
My hair been like this forever. So we talked to Dr. Baron.
Forever, ever?
Ever.
Who else we
Today's
gonna
show
talk about?
Brought to you by Deanna Turner.
Possibly.
What?
Pop up?
No, Terry's not coming. That's why I didn't post a flyer with him. on it.
I just thought you forgot.
Nah, that's why I didn't post a flyer.
Man,
I
how
gotta-
many times Terry banned?
Nah, that's the
Terry-
first time he ever stood us up. Well, I don't think he didn't stand us up. Am I defending him?
Yes, you are. I'm about to say you ain't defend Rico like that.
Hey, Rico banned. But Reno? Man, Rico can't get nothing from me.
Rico, he banned.
Who else banned? That other dude banned too.
I don't know. It's all
I'm gonna show
good.
you a picture.
I thought he was coming. I was like, oh, he just forgot which flyer. Whoops.
Cause we'll ban somebody in a minute, won't we?
We sure will.
No, you gotta talk in the microphone.
We sure will.
Can't nobody
They
hear you
heard
right
me.
there.
They sure will.
Hey, today is the 17th of October, 2017.
Yes,
Joy,
sir.
That's on you.
And on this day, it is Black Poetry Day.
Nice.
Black Poetry Day is observed annually on the 17th. This is a day to honor past and present Black poets. Today celebrates the importance of Black heritage and literacy and the contributions made by those poets. It's a day to appreciate Black authors as well. Jupiter Hammond, the first published Black poet in the United States, was born in Long Island, New York
Nice.
on October 17th, 1711. So in honor in Hammond's birth, we celebrate the contributions of all African Americans to the world of poetry.
Oh, that's so
Shout out to
super
you
nice.
guys, Black poets.
What I didn't realize coming up in elementary school and middle school is that when the teacher had you to read a poem, that it was left up to your interpretation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, afterwards,
Yeah.
how you thought about it.
Right.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. So basically, my stuff was never wrong. Why was the teacher saying, well, that's not what he was trying to say, Michael? Nah, he was talking about hustling on them streets of Southeast.
That's how you
Trying to
viewed
get
it.
that paper.
That's how you viewed it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about something specific right now?
I know, like, I'm just
Is
thinking
that
about
the
my,
lyrics to a rap song?
Nah, I'm just thinking about my education in poetry since it's Black Poets Day.
Oh,
Since you
it
mentioned that.
definitely sounded like you was quoting some lyrics to a rap song right there.
Oh, wait, he
I
just
don't
in the
know
street trying to
which
get them
one.
paper.
Right. I was like, are you quoting Jeezy over
Hey,
there?
yesterday, Twitter, one of the top executives appears to have gotten a message from the Women Boycott Twitter movement in a series of threaded tweets on Friday night. Founder and CEO Jack Dorsey said that the social media platform would announce new rules centered on unwanted sexual advances, non-consensual nudity, hate symbols, violent groups, and tweets that glorify violence. He said that we decided to take a more aggressive stance in our rules and how we enforce them, said Mr. Jack Dorsey of Twitter. Dorsey did not give a timeline for when the new rules would be in place, but they said they would drop in the next couple of weeks. So shout out to Twitter and all the social media jaunts, because we do have freedom of speech here in America. However, some of y'all go too far.
Just
Too
know when
far.
to say when.
And I'm glad that they are making changes there. Like now, even with the new hashtag about women that old girl put out. We're gonna talk about
Is
that.
that Me
hashtag.
Too?
Yes, that one is going viral across America and the U.S. as well. So we'll talk about that. But just shout out to all social media CEOs that make a stance and say
Make a stance and don't budge and
Right.
actually stand for it.
and don't be scared.
Exactly. He was like, you know what, my pocket's straight. I can stand for what I want to stand for.
I don't think Jack said that. Jack don't seem like that kind of guy.
He said it in his mind.
Oh.
He had this. That's the whole point. Some things you just gotta say to yourself. You don't have to say it out loud.
Doc, don't be jumping up like that. You know I got PTSD from the Army, Doc.
Oh,
Especially
my bad,
one of
my
the
bad.
Viet Cong.
Okay.
Shout out about the
Right.
go in, shout it. Hey, we come back. We're gonna talk to Dr. B. She's in the building. I'm gonna tell you what we bumped into each other at. She had like she didn't even know me before.
She gave you that. She gave you that wave.
She gave me that risotto. She gave me that risotto.
The risotto
Hello.
wave.
Hey, we come back. We got birthdays and shout
Hit
outs.
you with the
David,
hello.
all that good stuff. It's Michael and Joy in the morning. Stage Network.
Hello. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
She hit you with the risotto.
I did not. I spoke first. I had to speak first.
Oh,
So,
you
okay?
He
Okay, you gonna put me out like that?
He hit you with the risotto.
Okay. Jamila, come get your friend. Come get your friend, Doc. Is she on?
I stopped him. Okay.
Hey, you need what up, Gamal? What up, sir?
Imagine that.
Miss Sharper. Did I say your name right? Is it Choni? Did I say that right? Hey, Natasha. Hey, Tamika. Kennard, what up, sir? Lou.
On my neck, ooh, blood on my set, ooh.
Uh-oh.
This was the poetry Michael was quoting. Good morning, Tisley. What up, Chris? HU in the house? Yes, sir. What? You have Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it?
Body.
It's a breast and body dot.
Oh, okay.
I think I may have tagged. I think
What
I
up,
tagged
Stan?
you guys yesterday.
When I say that.
And
Breast
breast
word
and
Okay.
breast and body dot.
Okay.
Banana boy fresh out the runway. Check y'all out, babes. If I see you on speech, on my Cardi B. Show they got it, I like the joint.
He ain't waste no time getting that song.
New Joe Gotti. Y.O. Gotti. FYI.
Yo, got it. You might see me in the with the disappearing roof. Yay! Go Yo Gotti. Took some time to think about them words.
Doc, you on with here?
Yeah. I'm on the spot.
What you next to?
Wendy Hill High School.
Get off, make a left, and it's
Make a left and it's
on the
like
left.
right across from the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, she real close.
Coming back.
I'm about to come get these abs done, so you can install some abs.
I can get you right.
I can get you right. Say it, Doc. Michael and Joi in the morning. MichaelandJoi.com is the website. Guess what? She's back.
Whoop, whoop.
Our favorite breast and body doc.
Yes, sir.
Dr.
In the
B.
hell.
Hey, Dr. B.
Hello.
How you doing today?
I am doing well.
Welcome back to the
How
show.
are you?
You look great today.
Thank you.
Do you love how Summer just said bye?
It really did with the quickness. I was taking some family photos with my family on Sunday, and my hair puffed out to like a mile wide, and then I woke up yesterday and I was like, okay, really no humidity now? It's crazy.
So have you ever been at a let's just say, have you ever been at a baby shower and was just, you know, doing your thing, helping your girlfriend at the baby shower, and then you see somebody that looks familiar, but you just don't know it. And then they looking at you like, why is this creepy dude watching me like that? Have you ever been in that kind of situation?
Why does this story
Yeah,
sound
but it
real
sounds
personal?
like in the reverse.
Right.
In the reverse.
He was looking
you know,
at you.
I was like, I can't match the name with the face, you know, and then he was about to leave.
I was not about to leave, Doc.
He was about to leave, and then I stopped him. I was like, where do I know you from, my brother?
And I
My
said,
brother.
My brother. I said, you know I'm kind of famous, right?
He probably
Yeah, I
did
probably
hit.
did.
He probably did hit you with that, right?
Right. And so I was like, you know, and we were just looking at each other like, and
It all
he was
came
like,
together.
you're a plastic surgeon. I was like,
I
The
am.
radio guy, yeah.
Radio guy.
Like,
That's
oh,
so
this
funny.
love and everything.
So shout out
yes.
to Dr. Jamila.
It's funny how I was like,
our
yo,
mutual
so
friend.
who are you again?
Did Jamila had a baby yet? That's the question.
No, today's the baby's due date.
Oh, it is?
Oh,
Okay.
Yes, so shout out to her.
So
Maybe that's
Hopefully-
why she's not watching.
I was gonna say, right. She can catch that replay.
I don't know. Well, the baby.
Shout out to you.
I haven't gotten a text recently, but I don't know.
I know they don't typically
Like,
come on time.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
exactly. Hey, Wednesday, October the 18th, you're doing something very special.
Yes, I am. So tomorrow, at my office, I'll be honoring all the women who have endured a breast cancer diagnosis, or even some of their family members who have had to deal with that. I do a lot of breast reconstruction at my practice, and it's an event to honor those women. We'll be, you know, giving some education on breast reconstruction. It's actually called Bra Day.
Okay.
So Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day. Just because there are some disparities, most women of color aren't immediately offered breast reconstruction nationwide at the time of a mastectomy, which is crazy. You know, so some of the statistics, you know, a couple years ago said about 70% of women aren't offered it or educated about it at the time of mastectomy.
You said aren't offered.
Are not. Yeah, and this is across the United States,
Yeah.
rural areas, things
Yeah.
like that. So some of the resources may be lacking, but I think once a woman has a, you know, breast cancer diagnosis, they need to know their options.
There you go.
So I'll be giving
Exactly.
some small talks there, and then we're also going to be pampering our ladies. So we have SkinCeuticals, skincare evaluations. We have some great raffles and prizes. And then we're just going to chill and have some lunch.
It's going to be about the ladies on Wednesday, October
Thank
the
you.
18th, 2017, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can check them out. It is the 6th annual Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day. Bra Day.
Bra Day. Just say it, Michael. Bra Day.
Bra Day. Yeah, you know I don't mind at
Bra
all.
Day.
They
Trying
make
to
us-
get them back in the bras after
Right.
that diagnosis.
Exactly.
They make them so complicated now. You can't undo it with one finger. You know, with the two fingers no more. Like back in the day.
Oh, is
Like
that-
how
is
you
that-
could just-
oh,
you
that's
could-
how you did it? Oh.
You could just do like that and just
And just snap it off.
snap it off. Yeah, now it's all in the. Sometimes
Right.
it's in the front. You try to be all slick, try to figure out how to take the bra off.
Can't y'all just get a Velcro?
Terrible.
You know how that would feel all day?
Michael and
Scratching
Joy.
your
Hey,
back?
since Dr. B
Okay.
is back, we're going to do birthdays today. Call us 678. No, don't call us. Don't worry about it because tomorrow's brought up. It's Michael and Joy.
Hey, that would feel horrible all day. Something scratching your back.
So you
Like,
can't
what
do
is
it.
what is that? What is that back there? Good morning, Polo. Good morning, Gucci Goodness.
Roll out to the float out.
Polo to the float out.
Hey, good morning,
Amen.
guys. Good morning, everybody.
Shout out to Hampton University. Our homecoming is this weekend.
Hashtag, yeah.
BM. Shout out to that Royal Blue. What school did you go to?
I went to the illustrious Spelman College
Yay!
for undergrad, and then I went to Meharry Medical College for medical school.
Your homecoming is
This weekend, yes, it is a national event.
So many of them.
Yeah,
all of
it's
them. All of them.
CAU and Georgia Tech as well this weekend. It happens every so often. It's like a leap year.
Okay.
Every so often, all the
I said,
homecomings are
y'all are
together.
not. They are not playing this year. It is going to be crunk in Atlanta this weekend.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Mahar's in Tennessee, right?
Tennessee, Nashville. Mm-hmm.
Tennessee.
Yeah, so I'm HBCU down.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Hampton University.
Oh, okay, Hampton in the house.
Me too.
Yeah, okay.
United States Army.
HBCUs unite.
U.S. Army, shouted. That's that HBCU.
His
shouted.
HBCU a little different.
I was in Hawaii. Thank you.
Hawaii?
Yes, 25th.
Oh, we're coming back with 3 minutes to birthday.
His degree a little different. You're in the wrong place.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Doc is back with us tomorrow.
Yes,
It's
sir.
going down broad day. We're going to tell you how you can get more information. We're going to talk about
Want me to do it again?
no, please don't do that. It's so uncalled for. Lord have mercy. See what happened? Hey, yeah, Doc is hanging out with us. So we yesterday.
Distracting.
No, squirrel. Squirrel hit.
Poor thing.
So
I'm
yesterday we were
sorry.
talking about marriages. What were we talking about?
Not
yesterday?
settling.
Yeah, not settling.
Not
Because
settling in
we-
relationships, females and males, but then overall, just in general. Because every 5 minutes somebody settles. Don't let it be you.
Well, millionaire matchmaker Luann Ward says that when you talk about dates and stuff, like first dates, on first dates, try to juggle multiple potential partners at the same time. That has been the downfall of why you can't get it right. She went on to say that L'Oreal revealed that the biggest mistake people make when brushing someone off too soon is that when you write someone off too soon, you forget to see them for who they really are. So you go on that first date, and that first date don't work out. You don't give the brother another chance.
You gotta give them I think you gotta give them at least 2 to 3 tries.
Okay.
At least 2 to 3, because the first one is you know, like probably the representative. Now that might not be back to back. This might take like months to get 3 in. You know what I mean? But you gotta at least give them at least more than once, because they gonna fumble on the first one. You gonna be like, man, this lame.
She
What am I
said
doing
you
here?
connect with somebody, you set up a 20-minute coffee date, and then you say, not for me, next, and then you're off to the next one. She said you will continue going through this cycle if you don't look past the physical attraction with somebody. Luann also said that it is essential to get to know somebody through their head, heart, and soul, and not just through their eyes.
This is another reason why I think you should like talk on the telephone first.
Yeah.
And not necessarily worry
Go straight to
about
the date.
worry about the 20-minute coffee date or something like
See,
that.
but people are impatient nowadays,
Mhm.
you know, and so people don't want to invest that much time, you know, just because, you know, especially if you're in your mid-30s or, you know, 40s, you're looking to settle down, and sometimes it's like, if you don't feel that spark, then it's like,
Right.
And me
I'm
growing
on to the
up,
next one.
I'm out, right?
my mom always taught me when I was growing up, oh, take it to the movies. But that's a bad idea.
I'm about to say the
Yeah.
worst
That's
day,
the worst idea.
worst day
Anybody.
idea. Well, your mom was just thinking about you scoring
Leaving.
afterwards.
But she was just thinking about me leaving the house.
Just get out. Take her to the movies. I said scoring.
and then you be in the movies and it be so
Sorry,
awkward.
y'all.
You try to do this at the movies.
Got your arm around. Right. Oh, what's my bad? I thought that was a popcorn.
Doc is hanging out with us.
excuse
Doc, you
me.
married? How long you been married?
5 years. We
Oh,
just had
congratulations.
our wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, how many dates did your husband get? Like, y'all first date, was it like, okay, this is the one?
It wasn't.
About
It,
that spark.
it definitely was that spark, you know. But then after, you know, a few dates, I was like, all right.
Okay, you knew it.
I was like, all right.
Every
He's
5
not
minutes.
He's not playing. He's not playing. He's not playing.
He came to win.
And he did.
He came to win.
He did. But yeah, it was you know, it was a
was
good process. But we dated for a long time before we got married.
Yeah, I think that the main thing is that you
Yeah.
gotta be friends. You gotta be friends
Yeah.
first. And just like you said, people are rushing, and they're like, you know, afterwards, they don't care about what would matter, like how we talked about, like finances.
Right.
You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
whether or not you gonna take care, you gonna let me take care of my parents with my money or
Yeah,
not. You know.
exactly.
Well, I knew Tasha was the one when she rode up on Bunker Hill Drive with that bag from Riches with them shorts and them
Riches.
shoes in it. Oh yeah, she was like, "Hey, I found some stuff. It was on sale." I was like,
For you,
"Yes, I'm gonna marry that girl."
you are like, hey,
Mommy!
Your mama.
Mommy!
Cougar in the house.
Cougar, wow.
No, but it's funny that you talk about finances though, because one thing that we did after we got engaged, or probably it was either right before we got engaged or after, is we read a book, like a set of questions from what is it, Dr. Robin, who used to be on Oprah.
Okay.
It was she had a book called Lies at the Altar.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
275 questions that you ask each other, and we would road trip sometimes.
Oh,
So
okay,
we would
that's
go over
cool.
those
You would-
questions. Yeah,
Doc,
you could.
Doc, the
Google
birthday music on. I got
it.
that on
Oh, okay,
birthday.
okay, all right.
I'm sorry, Doc.
got
I
to-
really appreciate that. I tell
Yeah.
people all the time that as couples, they should read books together.
Well, sorry guys, couldn't get you your birthdays because Doc took up all the time. Now, hey, if you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to Sean Crenshaw. No, shout out to Sean Crenshaw. Sean Crenshaw.
Happy birthday, Sean!
INC.com is where you can cop your bottle of Ovation. Oh, so you don't
She was
believe
like,
in the
oh.
birthday music playing?
She was just like, I didn't even know there was music
I
playing.
can hear the music. I can hear
So hold on. Shh, shh. You hear? You hear the birthday music?
I do.
Yes. Sean Crenshaw, INC.com is where you can cop your bottle of Ovation cologne because every man deserves an ovation. What up, Mo?
What
Kevin?
up?
Kevin's in the building. Hey,
Shout out
celebrating a
to you,
birthday
Kevin.
today. He turned 45 years old today. Marshall Mathers,
Hey,
a.k.a.
shout out to
Eminem, 45
Bridget's
years old
new
today.
favorite rapper.
Alan
Pretty
Jackson,
scary.
the country singer dude, turns 59 years old today. Also got to say happy birthday to the first African-American female in space, Miss Mae Jemison. She is 61 years old today. Also got to say happy birthday to Ziggy Marley, who turned 49 years old today. Wyclef Jean is 49 years old today. Former Atlanta Brave closer, pitcher, John Rocker turns 43. Favorite boy band, greatest boy band of all time, NSYNC. That dude, you know, is always somebody in the group who don't know who he
not
is.
Justin.
It was Chris. Yeah, Chris Kirkpatrick turns 46 years old today. And you can always see
Not
Chris
Justin.
Oh, he
counting
had the
steps
little
in the
funky braids.
videos.
That was him.
He was always counting steps. If you look at the videos
Oh,
closely.
Chris was the one with the dark hair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
Oh,
good though. I
he
like
was
Chris though. He was
great
cool.
thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
no,
good.
no. Never mind.
Also celebrating a birthday today,
Need the
former
other guy.
DeMatha High School graduate up there in PG County. Danny Ferry turns 51 years old today. Mike Judge is 55. Who is Mike Judge? He created Beavis and Butthead, King of the Hill, and he also did that movie Office Space. Also, a couple of WB birthdays to celebrate today. Doc, a WB birthday is a would-have-been birthday. If Evel Knievel would have held on, today would have been his 79th birthday today. We lost Evel Knievel at the age of 69 years old today. And former actor of, remember the show In the Heat of the Night?
Yes.
Harold Rollins?
The black guy.
Yeah, Harold Rollins would have been 67 years old today. He died at the age of 46 years old, and I did not know that he died from complications of AIDS. I did not realize that.
Man, they
He
kept
was
that under
diagnosed-
wraps.
Yeah, he was diagnosed, and I think like 6 weeks later, gone. Yeah,
Woo.
Harold Rollins. Happy birthday to you, brother.
Happy birthday to a few Facebook birthdays. Happy birthday to Miss Mimi Armstrong Whittingham, Jordan Christian, James, Ray, J. Wiggs, Jamal, Lawrence Hines, Reno, Sean Strader, Mike B. Reed. Shout out to the former intern. Angelique, Chris, Charles, Barry, Shy, Ashlyn, Kelly Littlejohn, Ayana, and my cousin over there in the Philippines. Shout out to you, Mr. Khalil Mondoc. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Also got to say happy birthday to my man Sydney A. Purry, who is celebrating a birthday
Purry.
today. Yeah, Purry. Also, Monica is celebrating a birthday. Monica came up and hung out with us.
Whoop,
Monica
whoop.
does the painting, remember?
Yes,
the
the
paint
artist.
Yes.
The
Monica is
artist.
celebrating a birthday today. Also, my man Jay Early is celebrating a birthday. One of my old Blog Talk radio partners. Altamise has a birthday. Shout out to you. And got to say happy birthday to one of our radio family, Mr. Home Team Brandon Leak. He's one of those sports guys that does the sports stuffy on the radio. It's Spike and Joy in the morning.
If it's your
Joy.
birthday, happy birthday
Yay,
from you to us. From us to you, Michael and Joi at Sensation Station
You got
Network.
it.
What?
Y'all see how Michael's trying to play me,
Did you see that?
He didn't give me no headphones.
He was gonna say,
Didn't give me no
you
headphones. He's
keep
like, y'all hear the
talking.
music?
Can
Stop
you tell
talking.
us about the book
Because,
now?
I mean, can I?
I did not say that.
Don't say it.
Huh? Y'all didn't turn my
Wasn't saying
headphones
like
up.
that.
I mean,
Well, you didn't have
You
it
didn't have
on.
a video.
you didn't even offer.
I know, Michael.
Terrible.
Would you like some water?
I'm good. You know, I brought my own because I just anticipated.
I was just messing with you. I saw it. I was thinking about what we didn't offer. I was like, would you like some water?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna switch to Facebook Live.
So messed up.
If you're on Facebook, then go to my practice page. I'm gonna switch over.
I was gonna say, and I tagged your page too if you
Yeah.
want to share it later.
I saw it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all have a
Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Ray. Hey, J2 Real. What up, Polinsky? Hi, Brave 12. Good morning. How are you? Birthday in it today. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Every morning, we're in here, Turned Up Tuesdays. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hey,
Get them Pussycat Dolls. Pussycat Dolls said they were running the prostitution ring over there, didn't they? Prostitution ring. You
That's
heard
what
that
they
story?
said. Well, shout out to R. Kelly.
Shout out to Harvey Weinstein.
Man.
All those harassers.
What up, Dr. Carlo?
Everybody.
Wednesday morning,
Dr. Baron.
right? Wednesday morning.
No.
You rocking with us?
I'm here
Good
in
morning,
Studio Live with Michael and
Ray.
Joi in the morning.
Shout out to the sound.
Here on Sensation Station Network. Talking about all things, I guess, morning radio show stuff.
All things breast.
All things breast.
Breast cancer month.
Yes. Breast cancer awareness month.
Yes.
Tomorrow, as you guys saw posted on my page, I have a breast reconstruction awareness day. Any breast cancer survivors, or if you have a recent diagnosis of breast cancer, unfortunately, definitely come and get some information regarding your breast reconstruction options. And we'll have nice little giveaways. And you know what? I forgot I have these little squeeze ball boots. And I'm gonna send y'all one. And I forgot them.
Is
But
it like a stress ball?
yeah, it looks like a boob. It looks
Well,
like
I'll
a
come by
breast.
and get
But
it.
I don't know if y'all would have been behaving with them.
Oh, Michael
After the bra
definitely.
conversation.
Michael
I
definitely
don't
would have
know.
been bad.
I don't know if y'all would have behaved with them.
You know, remember the travel girl that came on with us? Her
Yes.
name was Key.
Yes.
Well, so what she does is her company allows, invites women to get together to travel together, right? So anyway, they went to like Mexico or something like that, and when they were getting on the boat, the guy was giving their drinks out to them, and the drink.
Had the little. Oh. Okay.
Oh, they had a.
And so when you went to go, I was like, oh, that looks bad. It was like everything too. I was like you know, like how, like at a bachelor party or something like that or whatever. I was like, so y'all, okay, all right. So it looked crazy every time they went to go drink.
Yeah.
Like y'all look so nasty.
That's how y'all are doing it?
Right. Well, have fun, y'all. It's probably, girls trip.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Renee. Very girls trip-ish,
Right.
Shout out to Bad Boy. A trip every girl probably needs at least once or twice in her
Yes,
lifetime.
I'm overdue.
Me too.
I'm overdue. I know. These babies get in the way of girls' trip.
I can imagine.
Well, I thought at that baby shower, I thought we always gonna leave pregnant at that baby shower. It's coming in pregnant.
Shout out to you,
I
Coach.
know,
Good
me
morning.
You pregnant?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are? Oh, that's what. When you said babies,
Oh, there you go.
Oh, congratulations. I was like, dang, I didn't know she gave. She
Breaking
was,
news.
Breaking news.
Behind that baby bump.
About to say, not no more.
I said,
How far along are you?
we have a solid marriage. Getting back to the marriage.
Right. How far along are you?
I am. Well, how far? I'm right at 5 months. Almost.
Yay. Congratulations.
Thank you. All right, let me put these
Nope.
headphones back on so
You
I
good?
know what I'm doing.
It's a chain reaction.
Dr. B, what was that show you was on?
Atlanta Plastic. But it's no longer on.
Okay.
Lifetime.
How was this?
Oh, it was nice.
It was
It was
good.
nice.
Saw
I
a
wasn't
bunch of
sure
people
what
there.
it.
Right.
Because I got invited by Dr. Speed actually. She's
Okay.
a breast surgeon.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice picture.
Thank you. I need to get some more.
Yeah, Dr. Jackie was here. Was she here Monday? No, what's the day? Today
Last
Tuesday.
week, last
Tuesday.
Oh, cool.
Cassine, they gave her $50,000.
Yeah, I saw
You saw
for
that?
her the
The
breast
foundation? 50 Shades.
yeah,
I think?
her
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching that
We're coming back.
Undercover Boss,
Hold that thought. Where there you go?
and it was the Frontier pilot. The Frontier owner, the airline.
Oh, okay.
You ain't never seen it? He talking about where'd they go. Have you ever seen Undercover
No, I was saying what
Boss?
company. I was saying what
Oh.
company they went to. There we
You
go.
definitely said where'd they go though.
he met one company they got,
Oh.
right?
Thank you, Doc.
I was like, where'd they go?
Got too many women here today. I'm so sexist. Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com. Hanging out with Dr. B today. Broad day is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Can
Yes, sir.
anybody come or is it just for ladies?
Everybody can come.
Okay.
Yes, we love when the husbands and significant others
Mhm.
come and support.
Which is what's necessary, because you
Yeah.
definitely don't want to go through something like that on your own.
Absolutely.
We had Dr. Jackie here last week, and shout out to Dr. Jackie. She had her 50 Shades of Pink foundation event, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was
just this
Cassine Reed.
weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure it was
Yeah.
Cassine Reed. They gave her a check for $50,000. for the
Amen.
foundation.
Shout
So,
out to
right.
that.
And what I didn't mention it while she was on the show, but she was diagnosed 2 times.
Yeah.
Wasn't she?
Yeah.
How does that happen, Doc?
People can end up with recurrences, depending on the type of surgery that they had before, or depending on the aggressive nature of their cancer, sometimes it can come back. Even if they've had mastectomies or lumpectomies or chemotherapy, radiation sometimes. That's just the nasty nature of the disease. Anytime you have a cancer, you always live with that fear. I'm a 9-year lymphoma survivor, so you always kind of live with that looming over your head, that potentially you might have a, recurrence.
Something might
But-
come
Yeah.
back. Can you explain, you said 9 years, lymphoma?
Lymphoma.
Lymphoma. Can you explain what that is?
So
for
lymphoma
those?
is a blood cancer, and I know it's not blood cancer month, but
yeah.
it's a blood cancer of the lymphatic system.
Okay.
And so sometimes people get swollen lymph nodes, or sometimes it just may be undetected. I was lucky that I was very thin, and I found a little lump on my side actually when I just started residency.
Oh, wow.
And so, people out there, you cannot let the stresses of life prevent you from going to the doctor, so I went immediately and got it checked. I thought it was actually like a breast lump, like a benign fibroadenoma or something.
Okay.
And that's what we thought it was until I got a biopsy. And my doctor was trying to call me, and I was this busy resident in the hospital, and they kept leaving me messages saying, come on in. And I was like, no, I'm busy. Can't y'all just tell me the results on the phone? I know it's benign. And she was like, if you don't show.
Actually,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
actually.
So, by the grace of God, I am still here, 9 years.
Amen.
Oh,
Well,
congratulations.
congratulations
Yes, shout out
to
to
you.
you.
I think when you're able to fight something as serious as cancer, it doesn't matter what month it is. So
That is true.
congratulations
Thank
and
you.
shout out
Thank
and
you.
shout out to
Thank
you.
you.
And Doc,
Yes,
let me
ma'am.
ask you this, like over the years with cancer research and, us just finding a cure, a lot of people now that have and please excuse my ignorance, but when you've had a family member that suffered breast cancer, women are now taking that step of just having their breast removed so that they don't have to deal with this, right?
Right.
They are. Having depending on the stage of your diagnosis, having a full mastectomy decreases your chances of recurrence down to about, anywhere from about 2 to potentially 3%.
Okay.
But the thing is, I'm not the breast surgeon, so y'all fact check me. But but some people just don't want to have to go back and get mammograms every single year.
Right.
But they still get surveillance from their cancer doctors. you know, they still go and check up and get examinations and things like that, which is very, very important no matter what type of reconstruction you get or even if you don't have reconstruction.
HBCU alum.
Yes,
You
yes.
got homecoming coming up this weekend.
Homecoming, it is a
Yes,
national
sir.
event.
It
a
is.
national holiday. I had to school my staff
Salute.
on my schedule prior to
Because you're like,
homecoming.
cause what day are you checking out?
Friday, but they
Okay.
scheduled surgery Friday morning, and I was like, do I have to school you on the sacredity?
You know what it was?
Sacredity.
They were like,
Let me write
she's-
that one down.
She's 5 months, so it's only but so much sacredity she needs.
Listen, I can do the sober turn up. The sober turn up. I'm the designated driver.
Shout out to the sober
Good.
turn
That's
up.
awesome.
Everything, yes.
Doc, why
Sacredity.
this?
I
Why
love
practice
that
this
word.
type of medicine? I know you probably did. You juggle other medicines that you wanted to
I
practice?
thought that I wanted to be an OBGYN all through med school.
Yeah.
Through most of med school. I was president of OBGYN club and everything. And then I did my
Wow.
surgery rotation. I was like, I need to be in the operating room all the time. And so I explored the different surgical options and surgical specialties, and I landed, I was on orthopedic rotation, and when the surgeon said, you know, he was looking at my technical skills, you know, or whatever, and he was like, you'd make a great plastic surgeon. And so I, you know, looked into, yeah,
She
shout
was
out to
like,
Dr.
oh, really?
Lindbergh
I would.
at the Harry Medical College. But I, you know, researched that field, and then I, you know, did some rotations, and I loved it. Loved it. The variety of what you could do, operating from head to toe, young to old. You know, most of the patients are healthy. You can improve. I don't have to physically save lives like heart surgeons, but I'm saving lives by improving the quality of life.
Right.
You
And
know?
their self-esteem, because
Exactly.
we all know that there are people that take their lives because of how depressed that they can
Yeah,
get.
but we make sure that we screen adequately.
Yes,
You know,
yes,
people
yes,
who are
yes, yes.
clinically depressed and really have emotional issues or, you know, severe issues associated with their self-esteem, like body dysmorphia and things like that, they're not good candidates for
okay.
plastic surgery
Not at
because
all.
you'll never make them happy. They have to find what makes them happy within before we fix anything on the outside.
Amen.
So I do,
Shout out to
I do
that.
a little bit of psychotherapy when I'm interviewing patients.
Shout out
Wednesday,
to Dr.
October
Tori.
18th. It is going down 2017. Shout out
Whoop,
to
whoop.
Dr. Tori.
Shout out to Dr. Tori.
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is going down 2550 Windy Hill Road, Suite
Hill.
312, right
behind
there
the
in
stadium, by the Braves
Marietta.
Stadium.
Yeah, well,
Hey.
technically you're not right behind the stadium, Doc. Don't do that.
Well,
I think
neither
it's
are
down the
you.
street.
Look, well,
Nah.
neither are you technically.
No, I am.
No, you're not. No, you're not. If you have to walk,
First of all, why
over,
you putting all
then
my
you're-
business out there?
because you sitting here wanting to check her.
Doc, can you check my finger for me? I'm having some real self-esteem issues.
He is. Look at it. It won't even. It won't
It
even
won't
connect
close.
with the
I
rest
don't
of
do
it.
hand surgery.
Ah, dog it.
Oh, what'd you say?
Dog it.
I said breast and body, but not the hands.
But
See?
or not the
or the
hands,
feet.
or
Right.
the feet.
Breast and body, but not the hands. We come
Breast
back,
and
we got more with Doc
body.
once you get up out of here. It's Michael and Joy in the
Whoop,
morning.
whoop. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. What's up with that pinky?
I know it.
I don't know. You got
Michael,
the,
touch
you got
your
the
toes.
Denzel finger.
Denzel got that too?
Touch your toes,
Yeah.
Mike.
Oh, I got the Denzel. I'm good. Don't fix it then.
He would definitely be somebody that you would want a psychoanalysis before you ended up doing his surgery.
I can't
Yeah,
close it.
you can't close it. No. Okay, you gotta.
Happy birthday, Jordan.
My doctor said, I had to ask my doctor, I was like, Doc,
Something's
can
definitely
you
wrong
fix it?
with
She was like, she said, what do you use it for? And she said, does it hurt? I was like, no, it don't hurt, it's just annoying. She was like, what do you use it for? I said, you know, I was in the Army and I be saluting, so my salute don't look right.
Right.
She was like, when the last time you saluted?
Right. What he wanted to say
Boy,
was,
get outta here.
I put a pinky, I got a pinky ring that I wear on it. That's the reason why I won't close.
Oh, was your pinky ring too heavy? Was that
It
what
was
it
that
was?
nugget ring. Was that,
That's what it was. That's why. So it was like this all the time. Anyway, that's the reason why I won't close. Shout out to DC,
Right.
Southwest.
Doc can't help. I'm looking all at my camera. It ain't even up. Doc can't even help me.
I didn't see you. I was like, what is this? You were like,
I can refer you though.
No, I'm good. That's okay.
I can give you that strong referral.
I know that's right. Shout out to you, Steven. Hi, Miss Pearl. Hey, Renee. The real HU.
Hold on, Joy.
This is Dr. Baron. Classic. Oh, wait, you're not ready? Oh, okay. my
See?
bad. I stay ready. I stay ready.
I see. So proud of you.
Go.
Hi, it's Dr. Aisha Baron, plastic surgeon here in Atlanta. You're waking up with Michael and Joi in the morning.
Damn, and she killed it.
And she killed it on the first.
Shout out to the CAU.
Wow.
She was just like, I stay ready, so I don't have to get ready.
Surgeons just have to be ready all the
You have
time.
to.
You
What
do.
time you have to? You got at 8:15, right?
No, I mean, I could stay probably until around 8:30.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's
you be here
only-
by yourself, so.
Oh, okay, or whatever.
No,
Yeah,
you been so cool. Hang out with
Okay,
us.
cool. Cool.
Yeah, ain't no rush to take.
Hi, everybody. Y'all make sure to share
Steven,
this on your
Friday
page.
morning. You got me,
Friday.
right, Steven?
Friday is
Like
coming
somewhere
up
up in
tomorrow. So breast reconstruction. Oh wait, this is backwards for y'all. Is it backwards? Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
Look, all the information's on
There
your
we go.
page.
It's on my page. Just go
Good
to
morning,
the
Tony
page.
Reynolds. And we put it on our page too. So all of the information for Broad Day.
My son wanted to be a pharmacist.
Uh-huh.
First year, he was studying the pharmacist thing. He was
And
like,
then
just
what
like you
happened
said,
was-
just like you said, like he was like, man, I can't be standing in Publix all day. That's not pills.
Yeah,
Now he switched to
I was
that.
fine doing my last pelvic exam. The last time I was like, I'm cool, but then I can't escape it because people didn't come for the labiaplasties, you know, and so I'm like,
Labia?
labiaplasty.
Oh, that sounds kind of.
Yeah.
Get it right. Get it right.
Yeah,
Get it
get
tight.
Well, see, I don't do like the vaginal rejuvenation, like the
Okay.
tightening, so it's
Right.
mainly just the
You
outside.
just get it outside.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not my
So it
favorite
don't look like
operation.
old roast beef.
Philly cheese.
See, I was waiting for one of y'all to cross the line with that. People come with all sorts of terminology. It's terrible. Why does everything have to reference food, though?
I
Why
know,
does it have to
because now,
reference food?
now I'm not going to want to go to Philly because that's
Y'all
just
are so grow up,
Someone
Joy.
called it meat
God.
curtains.
We got a doctor in here.
Yes.
meat curtains.
Dr. Barron's hanging out with us.
Meat
Dr. B
curtains.
is in the building. Doc, you crushed that
Whoop, whoop.
that drop
She
real
did.
quick.
Well, you know,
She said she
stay
gotta
ready,
stay
so I don't
ready.
have to get ready.
Doc, do you have a beeper?
Bam.
Do they still beep you when they need
No,
you?
well, no, everything goes to my cell phone now.
Oh, okay.
I get, you said you have PTSD? I have PTSD from a pager.
Oh,
I hear a
okay.
beeper going off, I'm like,
Whoa.
you know, like just up out my
Look,
chair. Like,
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like you.
No, it's like I reach for a phone
So
immediately.
what do? They call you?
Yeah.
They call you? Okay.
So sometimes answering services will
Mhm.
send text pages
Okay,
as well.
okay.
So
Doc, let me get that
You
scalpel
don't
out
jump
your
when you
hand.
get that
Let me
big.
get that scalpel out
Right,
your
right,
hand,
right,
please.
Do you play
Little
music?
jumpy.
Do you play music?
oh yes.
When you're doing what do you
Oh,
like? What do you
yeah.
like to listen to?
You know, sometimes a mix of things. Right now, I'm crushing it with the '80s R&B station on Pandora.
Oh, that station
Jams.
is really good.
Jams.
There you go.
Yeah, I was sitting there
Yeah.
thinking
And the
like,
Janet Jackson radio. Oh my gosh! Like,
take
yeah,
you back?
lately that's been the
I
my
can
little flow right now.
totally see you in there listening to trap music. Though.
Oh yes, I do.
Yes, I could totally
See,
see
but-
you
see,
in their closet
But
trap music.
I have
listening.
to censor it for the people in the OR sometimes.
Oh,
So
oh,
yeah.
because they're up.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not-
Well, not for the patient. No, the
Okay.
patient's asleep. But the staff, everybody might not be,
No, so
Yeah.
Trapped out.
oh,
They
they
might not be trapped out.
That
you
needs
know.
to be a part of like the disclosure when
Yeah,
they
I
apply
love it.
for the job.
Depending on the day, boy. It can
Yeah,
get
but no,
turned
it
in.
is a very important part of the day. Is they prep the patient, they
Mhm.
put the patient to sleep, and I pick my music playlist. Like if the music is not working, we have to do something.
And Doc,
I
we
remember
probably
that
talked
from
about
Name
this when you came on the first time. Before our audience that may have missed you the first time, where are you from originally?
Oh, I had to claim this Stone Mountain area. I've been
Okay.
here since I was 12, but grew up a little bit in Southern California.
Okay,
Started
got
in
you.
high school, Gwinnett County.
And then on
What
top of
part
that,
of California?
Simi Valley, Running King Trail.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then on top of that, you have the job that every kid says they want to be when they grow up. They
Mhm.
ask them, "What do you want to be?" I want to be a fireman. I want to be a police officer. I want to
Mhm.
be a doctor. Was that your job of choice growing up as well?
Yeah, yes. Oh, I thought I could do everything. I remember one time I had a running list. I was like, President of the United States, I want to be an artist, I want to be an astronaut, Mae Jemison. I was like, astronaut, everything. And then, I think my parents kind of brainwashed me.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, doctor, doctor, doctor. And I was like, I want to be a
I
doctor.
want to be a doctor,
They
right?
were like, it's only 2 letters. Everything else is just way too much to spell.
Exactly.
Right.
So what about your parents? Your parents in the medical field?
My mother is a nurse. She's
Okay.
retired.
Gotcha.
And my dad's a mechanical engineer. So I think I kind of married both, the nursing, medical side, engineer, kind of putting things together, fixing things.
So
you
did you
got
have
the
Legos growing up?
No, but I actually used to help my dad work on cars.
Oh wow.
You know,
Yeah,
So she was like, I can change my own oil
yes,
With
sir.
the way your
and my
parents-
tires.
and my
And my
tires.
tires.
The way your parents is
But
set
I don't
up,
have to now.
nothing. You weren't gonna be working at Macy's. Not the way your parents
Or
did. They were
KFC.
set up- Or
Hey,
KFC.
but I
managing.
paid my dues. I've been working. I was at McDonald's drive-through at the age of 14.
Mm.
Okay, off of 78. Okay.
She was just like, so I had a real, so you've had a regular
Oh,
job
absolutely.
before.
See, my parents are Jamaican,
Okay.
so I've
really?
had several jobs.
That's why when she put those headphones on, she kind of went back. You know, in the drive-thru, you had to wear the little headphones.
The
with
little piece
ear-
that
with
come
the piece.
across.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you for choosing McDonald's. This is Aisha. How may I help you? May I take your order?
May I take your order?
Sound like you
Look.
was
Anything else?
The drive-thru was lit though.
Oh, yeah,
I
I'm
bet,
sure it
I
was.
bet.
Productive, yes.
They be like, hey, Aisha, can you put me some extra fries in there and shout it?
Right.
Yeah.
No. She was like, yeah, it ain't coming out my check.
October 18th, it is going down Broad Day to honor all of the strong women that have endured breast cancer diagnosis.
Amen.
And congratulations to you on your survival
Oh,
and
thank you.
as well. You are
Thank you.
fighting the
It is a
baby and all
blessing.
that good stuff.
Blessing,
So did
blessing.
you get pregnant at the baby shower? Because it was a bunch of pregnant. I didn't even know you were pregnant, Doc.
Right.
Well, it's okay. Everybody ain't got to know.
It was
Right.
like 90
I was
90
I
pregnant
didn't
people
want to
there,
tell
right?
y'all. I mean, you're all up in my business.
I know,
Right.
right?
Get out my uterus.
Yeah, speaking of uteruses, remember when the other doctor came up here and she had said that she had like 6 kids, and we was
Man.
like,
Oh,
good
wow.
Lord. You know what I'm talking about?
She needed some uterus reconstruction.
Oh, terrible. Well, this is number 3.
Hey, we'll
So-
come back. We got more. Doc, let's bring this thing back.
Right.
Intern!
Speaking of
Come on, let's go. That
uteruses,
go.
let's not talk about those anymore.
Right, let's change the subject.
Let's change the subject. There's too many uteruses already in here.
Right. Let's see.
Aisha, when they were speaking about trap music, I was thinking about the Bodak Yellow Child.
Oh, yeah, y'all didn't get. Oh, okay.
You did
yeah,
one?
go to my page. Yeah.
You did one?
Oh,
Oh,
what, on Instagram?
On
Yeah,
your
on
real
on
page or
Facebook.
your...
No, on Facebook. It's on my practice page too.
Breast and Body God.
Or Breast Body Beauty and then Breast. Well, the full one is on the Facebook page. And so I nicknamed it Botox Yellow.
Ah, that's hilarious.
No, my staff actually challenged me to do the
To
challenge.
come up with something?
And
Okay.
and I was like, okay, I think I can do
I think I could come up.
So-
So just right off the top of your head?
it
A
took a day
little.
or two.
Oh, okay,
I gotta
okay.
write my raps down. I can't.
Okay.
I'm not cipher ready yet.
Right.
But you're a true lyricist.
Yeah,
I was
but,
gonna
you know,
say,
it's
but
okay.
I got breast, body, beauty, and bars.
Breast,
So
body,
and
body,
I
beauty,
got-
and bars. I love
Yeah,
it.
that's it. I got a few bars. Got a few bars.
Turn it down, Michael. I mean, Sean.
They can't be, but they can't see. I'm out of sight, now I'm out of their damn reach.
Sean.
Turn down a little bit.
What does you feel?
Yeah, Doc.
She did the hands.
Y'all, they watching my video.
Oh, Lord.
You gotta share that.
Sean, can you plug in?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh. You gonna have to turn it up a little bit, okay?
I was
Tell me when you're ready.
share it to our page, Michael.
If y'all can share, there's one with another link that's actually
Okay.
from my personal page.
Okay.
Because that one actually, I'm not the best at the social media.
What is your personal page?
Well,
Is it
I
under
think
your name?
It's actually on my page. It's the link. Just go down. It's my name.
This is now.
Keep going. Well, no, that's probably it.
This one?
Videos. But it was a link though.
What we do is when I say the date,
It was
when I
I
come back
shared the link on my page. That's why.
today, the
But yeah, you can go to my
17th
page.
November
My
2017, then I'm gonna play
What's
this.
your personal
This
page?
her doing
Aisha
the
McKnight-Baron.
Bodak Yellow
Might not
challenge.
be
Okay.
14. Yeah, that one.
All right,
Oh, I gotta add you though. See, I be.
I might be able
It's
to.
on.
pull
Oh,
that.
this one's global. Yeah, that one.
Here.
See, this one has more views because
Okay.
I put 2 different links on accident.
Back out.
Not
Back out.
realizing.
So.
In the morning. Na, 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 na.
You ever plugged in?
Yeah. I'm not playing it. It's not playing.
Oh. Is it plugged in all the way though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why you can't see?
What did
I
you
don't see
say?
nothing.
Breast, body, beauty, and bars?
No. It's not playing.
Yeah, I don't see nothing. I usually see something.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait.
That's so funny.
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelandJoy.com is the website. Hanging out with Dr. B. She is in the house. You can meet her live and in person this Wednesday, which is tomorrow, October the 18th.
Yes, sir.
You can stop by her office, 2550 Windy Hill Road, Suite 312, Marietta, Georgia. It is going down. The Broad Day event, the 6th annual Broad Day event is going down. We can tell you how you can hang out with Doc, who needs to come, why you need to come, and all that good stuff. And you can find out what Doc does on a daily basis from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. She's out after that, boy.
So about that.
No, you longer than that?
Yeah, no hours.
Oh, okay. My
She
bad.
was like, not the way this phone text page works.
Right.
Also, I'm going to tell you about this Army soldier who pled guilty and what's up next for him. And I'm going to tell you about the fajita bandit, boy. Did you hear that story? Also, a different spin on a classic sandwich for all my grilled cheese folks out there. Today, the 17th of October, 2017.
On this day, it is National Pharmacy Technician Day. The third Tuesday in October is known as this day. It's a day to make an extra effort to thank technicians for their invaluable support and contributions throughout the year. Shout out to those pharmacy
Yeah,
techs.
pharmacy techs, boy. They always
Man,
get
they
the
be
order right.
yeah, they on it. They gotta make sure that the other guy know what they doing.
Because
too.
they be doing all the work. The pharmacy techs, people doing all the work.
They do and go get like your food if you ask.
I told you, you know, Malik initially wanted to be a pharmacist.
They can't leave.
That was his deal. He was like, hey, I want to be a pharmacist, Dad. Shout out to Dr. Lee up in Orangeburg, South Kakalaki, now out in Cali. But after that first year, he was like, man, I do not want to be standing in Publix all day.
Look, my girlfriend was one for years, and she would be up at that Rite Aid or you know Walgreens, literally 12 to 14 hours. I used to go up there just to get her something to eat because they can't eat. They get stuck. And I mean, it's only but so many times you gonna eat a bag of Funyuns.
Dr. Baron, do you see African Americans becoming doctors still today?
Oh,
2017?
absolutely. And there's actually more black women, you know, getting into the field of plastic surgery, which is awesome. Actually, when I moved here, there was only one other black female plastic surgeon. That was Dr. Boots Taylor. And then, but about the year after, there's now 7 of us.
Oh,
wow!
Isn't
Shout
that
out to
crazy?
that.
Yes, that is awesome.
So yeah, but yes, more black doctors are coming, but we need more black males, more black men in the medical field. You know, there's a lot of women who are getting in there and everything, but we need more black men in the medical field as well.
Well, we did a story a couple of weeks ago. We talked about how women doctors are the best. Y'all help us live.
Oh, that's statistics. We do.
Because y'all are so caring.
Very
Yeah,
caring.
she gonna flip
You know,
that.
we pay attention to detail and we multitask.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Multitask.
Well, look. Well, we also did a study that said that sometimes that multitasking could throw some things off because we multitask so much that we're like, did anything get done? But about that, shout out to those who do know how to multitask and are good at it.
Yes.
Hold on, can you shake my hand real quick, Doc?
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can be my doctor.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He was
That
gonna
prostate
say,
jump, y'all. You gotta make sure your doc ain't too overpowering.
Lord have mercy.
Listen, this ain't going nowhere.
She was just like, well, first and foremost, I ain't got nothing to do with your prostate. I'm gonna need Tasha to hook that up.
No, I'm just making sure. That's what you gotta do when you first meet your doctor. As a male that's almost 50, you
You just
gotta
have to
make
make
sure.
sure they have a long finger.
No.
A long finger.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at y'all. Never mind.
Wrap
We'll be
that
back. Wrap this up.
Hey.
You want somebody with a short finger to turn all of that?
Jugging on it.
Turn down Tuesday. No, thank you.
Shaw, you heard it. She said you want somebody. She said you want somebody to go in and out. That's it.
You
want a short finger?
wanted somebody with a short finger trying to feel it and gallop in there for 5 minutes? No.
Joy.
No. You want okay,
No.
you good. Bye.
No, thank you. I don't want to hear. She was like, jabbing at it. Just get it. God damn.
Get somebody with your pinky finger. No.
I mean, can you play it and let me see?
Not the pinky finger.
Good morning from Miami.
Okay.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hey Aisha. Oh. Hi Hannah and Leah. congratulations, Leah, on
Good morning.
the talented program.
Hey, Julie and Brento.
Congratulations.
Brentano, excuse me. Hey, Ron Boots. Good morning. How are you guys this morning?
Absolutely, I can give some plastic surgery training advice here.
Shout out to
surgery.
the HBCUs.
Oh, great.
Specifically Hampton University,
I'm not sure
who
how to
has a
coordinate that
homecoming
right
this
now,
weekend.
but,
So shout out to them. And shout out to Surge TV.
Set something up if you want.
If you wanted
Call my
to.
office or send me a message. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Janelle.
I be, she said I be in and out. So
Oh,
I
ours.
know
Ours.
they tired of me. Good morning, Marlon. Hello,
Did we
Chris.
do this or that with you the last time you
I'm
were
here
here?
to tell you about a different kind of stock.
You had to
It's
pay
called
between.
Better Futures.
Oh, I think so.
For social change that's not about making money.
Bam.
You invest how students
You're like,
like
you
me
killed that.
go
You
to
want me to
college.
throw it away?
Oh,
This is beyond a simple donation. It's the opportunity for America to invest in its kids and take an active stake
And you
in the
mentioned,
future of the
you
country.
mentioned you're going to be doing
Dairy
the,
Hill
The
photo.
return on your investment isn't money. What you get back is knowing you protected
Skincare
our
evaluations.
potential.
skincare.
So why
For
not
patients, like
leverage
we're gonna do some raffles, and then we have one of the
Like
skincare
yours.
companies.
Executive
Yeah, and so they'll do a skincare evaluation, get them matched for different, depending on their skin type, get them matched for different products
and I
Yeah.
am
and stuff.
Oh,
So
we're
they
coming
do
back.
Like a skincare regimen.
Yeah,
I'm going to
skincare
ask you about the
regimens.
services that you offer.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, all the services.
So we can hit that.
Bam.
Sean, I can play this. Bodak Yellow Challenge.
What do you call it? It's Bodak Yellow Challenge, but I call it Botox Yellow.
Botox yellow.
Nobody else calls it Botox Yellow, cause
Michael and Joy in the morning. MichaelAndJoy.com, hanging out with Dr. B. Doc, we didn't know Doc could rap.
Yes, sir. What'd she say? Breast, body, beauty, bars.
bars got
And bars. The bars are there. Check out Doc doing her thing.
You know where I'm at. You know where I be. Breast, body, beauty, I'm there on my own practice. See, I be in and out all so much. I know they tired of me. Honestly, come to stretch on out. That you see, 100 surgeries in 6 months. What doc works as hard as me? Good without them going from A to D. They see pictures, they say goals. My patients, who they trying to be.
Oh!
She
Doc
killed
got them
that.
bars.
I'm about to say,
Got
shout
some
out
bars.
to you, Doc.
Yeah.
She said, got a few bars.
Well, my staff challenged me to do the challenge, and so we call it Botox Yellow.
Botox
Yellow,
yellow.
okay.
I love it. I
So
love it.
the thing is, people think doctors are real stuffy and uptight and everything. I'm pretty down to earth. We have
Just a normal person.
normal person and everything like that. So I like to have fun with my staff and in the
Amen.
operating room.
Yeah,
so.
I think like when we saw you on that TV show, that Lifetime TV
Yeah.
show, I think sometimes
Mhm.
people
Atlanta
get this
Plastic.
this perception about you from TV, but totally coolest doc I know
Yeah.
today. Now, what kind
Oh, that's
of services do you offer at your
So
practice?
I do a lot of breast and body work. So breast augmentations, implants,
Okay.
breast reductions if they too big.
Okay.
I can make them smaller. If they too small, I can make them bigger.
Gotcha.
Breast lifts, a lot of mommy makeovers. So women who have had their breast deflated after having babies and breastfeeding, and their stomach has extra skin or fat. I do tummy tucks, liposuction, do the Brazilian butt lift, which is so popular.
Okay.
With
Yes.
fat transfers to the buttocks to make it a little bigger, shapely. I like to do natural but noticeable results, so I don't really do the big kind of exaggerated buttocks. But lots of liposuction, also facelift surgery, eye surgery, under eye surgery,
Okay.
things like that. We have skincare, do Botox and fillers and everything, anti-aging techniques, because everybody isn't ready for surgery.
Right.
And everybody's not a good candidate for surgery. And so sometimes people just want a little bit to kind of help them age gracefully, and so I can help them with that.
So for the women that are out here that are going and getting the butt lifts and all of the extra stuff to kind of change their body, what do you suggest afterwards? You know, because I know it's not just, oh, come in and I'll give you a bigger booty and that's it. You can just chill out. Like,
yeah, no, absolutely. So I tell my patients ahead of time, I like them to be at least, you know, close to their body weight goal, so that they can keep those results up afterwards.
Okay.
Because, you know, I tell them this is an investment.
Right.
Like, this is buying a car for some people, you know, or, you know, you're not going to buy a house and then just not keep it up.
Right.
So, you know, you have to really maintain your investment. So eating healthy, you know, exercising, things like that. Even with tummy tucks, we tighten up things on the inside, but if you just kind of let yourself go, then, you know, those sutures and that tissue around it can potentially stretch over time. So, you know, I don't want you coming back to me saying, what's happening with my tummy tuck, but you gained 20 pounds.
Right.
You know? So yeah.
And Doc, I got a two-part question for you. Back in the 70s and 80s, was plastic surgery as popular as it is today? And then the second part of the question, men, are you seeing more men besides Wayne Newton out there in Vegas getting his face done looking like Joan, what's her name, Joan Cotton, not Joan
Joan
Ho?
Joan Collins?
Nah, the other Joan.
Joan Rivers.
Yeah, Joan Rivers. He look like Joan Rivers a little bit now, and Lil Kim. But with men, do you see men coming in the office?
Yeah,
now?
so plastic surgery is definitely more popular now. A lot more media exposure. You know, kind of started with the Dr. 90210s and those real types of reality show on TV. And celebrities coming out more. It's not just for celebrities and rich people. You know, lots of middle class people, you know, people who say, okay, I'm not going to take a vacation this year, I'm going to get a mommy makeover. And so, you know, it's just a little bit of a sacrifice. They're going to say, okay, I'm going to set my money aside for this responsibly.
Hello.
You know, just so that, you know, they can have what they want and then enjoy their vacations in the long run. You know, so I see a lot of, you know, middle class people, you know, who just are responsible saving their money and they want to be able to have it too, and they can. You know, every plastic surgery procedure is not $50,000.
Right.
You know, I wish it was.
About that.
But yeah,
about those
plenty of men coming in too, you know, because men want body contouring. They have little trouble areas as well. You know, some men have gynecomastia, which is the man boobs. And so, you know, I can liposuction or sometimes cut out extra skin for that.
Yeah,
so,
I was getting those. I said, hold on, I got to make a change in my life.
I was going to say, excuse me, teacher.
Yeah.
So another question, you know how you see now all the women that are doing the, what do you call it, the waist cinchers?
Oh, the waist trainers and stuff.
And the waist trainers. What are your thoughts on those?
Those are okay, I guess. You know, anything that has such a external force on your body can potentially deform or alter internal organs or structure if you wear it long enough for enough time.
Because we've seen enough photos of people that...
Yeah, those are the real extremes. I think most people who do it just for an event to look a little bit more shapely and things like that, that's fine. Some people practice the art of weight training in which they always wear it, you know, but, you know, it's not that, everything in moderation, I say. Everything in moderation.
Dr. B is hosting Broad Day on October 18th, 2017, 2550 Windy Hill Road, Suite 312. Who is the event for, Doc?
It's for all the breast cancer survivors or people actively living with breast cancer. If you need any more information on your breast reconstruction options, and then if you just want to come and get a little pampering by Dr. Baron and the Breast Body Beauty staff. We love our breast cancer patients. We love all our patients, but you know, these patients have a particular burden that they have endured, and we want to reward them, you know, for being such a brave, strong woman.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Texas authorities say that a man who was caught stealing more than $1 million worth of fajitas over 9 years may be looking at some serious jail time. If it wasn't so serious, you'd think that this was a skit from Saturday Night Live, but it was a real thing, according to the DA out there in Brownsville. Now, prosecutors say that on August 7th, Escamilla took the day off to go to medical treatment. He had an appointment that day. Well, during his absence, a driver from the Labit Food Service to the Juvenile Justice Department meat vendor called to verify an order that they were prepping to deliver 800 pounds of fajitas. Well, during his absence, an employee at the department first dismissed the order as a mistake and was like, nah, we don't even serve fajitas here. We don't need that at the jail. He said, well, it was at that time that the driver informed the woman on the phone that, well, we've been filling this fajita order for over 10 years now. Well, law enforcement says that officers said that after looking through inventory records and conducting an audit at the food service, they concluded that this dude stole $1,251,578 worth of food over 10 years at the jail. Yeah, he facing some time.
I was gonna say, so what had happened with that is that he was doing it on his own. You can't take a day off when you the only one in the operation.
Right.
Oh
When
my,
you
you can't.
scheming.
You gotta shut that down before you get there. They delivered on the wrong day.
And I sent him a text yesterday after I read the story. I was like, dude, how much you made from that 1.2 million? He was like, ooh, shoot, $78.
Terrible. Terrible. Ain't got nothing to show for it.
Somebody was
He
gonna rip it back.
ate it all. He'll come set up an appointment.
Right.
He'll
Dude
go-
was getting it. Like, he was selling it, though.
Oh, he was selling.
Yeah, he was
oh,
selling
okay,
it.
okay. I'm
Selling
like,
the fajitas?
hold on. Oh,
Yes.
I guess
But
he
they
had-
didn't
he had-
realize that they were being delivered.
Right.
Terrible. Terrible.
$1 million worth of
A
fajitas.
fajitas, right. Over 10 years.
Man, there's probably some dudes in there fat at the jail.
Terrible.
No, he was selling them. He was selling them on the outside.
Oh,
He wasn't
getting
selling
it.
them in there.
So he was getting the
From the
fajitas and then like selling them
Selling
somewhere
it.
else.
Like might have been selling them
Oh,
at Mexican
yeah,
restaurants.
he was ordering them under the
Under the
jail,
jail.
Jail
account.
Yes.
Wow. Hustle man.
Hustle man, exactly.
That sounds like something I done did. I mean, shucks. It's too late. There's a statute of limitations.
Hey,
Don't count if you was 10.
hey, this one spot I used to work was, hey.
I was like, those are damaged.
Stop.
Oh, you didn't enjoy your stay? Okay, we'll refund you your money. You paying gas today too? Perfect. Thank you.
I'm about to say, those are size 8, right? Oh, okay. We
$78.
good.
They come home like this. Look.
Remember I told you about when I used to work at that bar when I was a kid, my girlfriend used to like, hey, never make no money. I was like, I'm sorry. It was paying, it was a bar, so everything was cash.
Yeah.
Tasha
Got to
said
the point where I was pouring my own drinks. Like, I don't need to write up no ticket.
when they was at Six Flags, and he said she used to work the game.
Oh,
And she said they get them little temporary people to come out there and work, and they had their little money back.
Oh, yeah,
And they
yeah.
be like, ooh, I gotta go take this money back. Tasha and she said they be like, don't worry about it, I got it for you. I'll take it back.
Girl, I'll take care of that for you.
Everybody that worked at Six Flags wore all polo all the time. That's all they wore was polo.
From riches.
Right,
That's
from
right.
riches, yeah.
No, a good girl, you wildin' out.
Wilding out.
Ain't nobody saved not nothing.
Polo,
Polo to the
K-Swiss.
floor.
Oh, did you?
Oh, you
remember
oh,
those.
okay. I
They
was
had
gonna
to
say,
change-
were you before or after?
They changed it up because now you gotta put your little
Yeah,
money
your
in
little
that slot
card.
now.
Yeah.
They had a little
No,
slot
it was
in
like,
it.
no, this is
We had the money back.
You had the money back?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Uh-huh.
She was just
God,
like,
watch her, Doc. Watch her, Doc.
She was like, look, I'm off camera, right? Right. Nope, I got you right here.
Right.
We see you over there trying to hide.
You're right. All right.
Cash
Okay,
only.
This is the last break.
What up, Mike Oni? Good morning. Shout out to Bethel High School. Someone said that they love the diversity of the show. Thank you, Chris. Go up.
Doc, I need to work on these bags. Yeah.
You gotta put the little cucumber slices.
I thought I did.
I did. Last night I got it. It said my sleep was excellent.
Keep my eyes like tiny.
I don't do that either. Y'all gonna be in a second. Y'all gonna be like, "What do you?"
Michael and Joy in the morning, right?
I
Doc,
thought
say
you
something
said
what
you
she
was
don't
a
do.
doctor. What? Ooh, Michael, you
Rivers.
was rest in peace.
She's been gone like 20 years.
No, she hasn't.
Doc hanging out with us today.
Oh, it's been like
Maybe
5.
like
Dr. Ben
20 months.
in the building. It's going down broad day tomorrow.
20 months.
Broad day.
11 o'clock, right?
Broad
Yes,
day.
11 to 3.
11 to 3. Congratulations to you, Doc.
Thank you.
On your
What's next
5-year
for you?
anniversary, your 9 years.
What's next for you?
What's next for me is I'll be having a grand opening for my office soon at the end of the month.
Okay.
That's invitation only.
I was like, so about
There
that.
ain't one here.
I'm about to say, so about that invitation.
Well, I'm speaking to y'all.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
I
how
get it.
about this one then? Joy and I got a 2-year anniversary party coming up.
All right,
Awesome.
it's invitation only.
Okay.
That's for them.
Boo.
That's for them. That's for
Well,
them.
congratulations to you. Doc, what motivates
Thank
you?
you. With my family, and you know, just really the drive to, you know, be better and do better, and to offer my best to the patients.
Amen.
That's really what motivates me. You know, seeing happy faces in and out of my office, and you know, really kind of changing people's lives for the better. Like, I mean, you know, I gotta stay grinding and, you know, doing what I do to make, you know, please the people.
There you go.
I'm a people pleaser.
You mentioned that this will be your third child. What do you want your children to think when they think of you?
I want them to strive to be better than me. You know, so I'm gonna try to set the bar as high as I can, but not hold them to unrealistic expectations. Right. You know, just knowing that, you know, my parents always worked and they set good examples as far as, you know, integrity and work ethic and things like that, and, you know, being well-rounded, you know, and I just want to impart those same things, you know, to my children, you know, as I bring them up.
A former listener of
my
one
daughter
of
was
the
sweeping the floor yesterday.
there you
that's
go.
right.
A
Sweet,
former listener of one of the other morning shows that are on right now sent in a question, and he wanted me to say it the way they wrote it. Y'all take that care credit shout.
We take that credit,
Okay.
yeah.
She
Y'all
said,
care credit, we got that.
Peach
Shout
care.
all of
that.
it.
Yes,
She said peach care? That's the kids'
No,
insurance, right?
no.
My bad.
No, but make
Sorry, I
sure
got a
it's
7-year-old.
your care credit.
Right, exactly.
Okay, I was gonna say
All
about
right?
that.
We don't do the fraudulent stuff, okay?
Doc, tell everybody how we can
I
keep in
didn't see
touch
you
with you and where we can find information about tomorrow's
Yes.
broad day.
Keep in touch with me on social media. I am Breast N, the letter N, not and. Breast N Body Doc on Instagram, on Twitter. You can follow my Facebook page. It's Dr. Aisha Baron, Breast Body Beauty, Plastic and Reconstructive Surgery. My website is breastbodybeauty.com. Tomorrow is Broad Day, Breast Reconstruction Awareness Day. So it's a national event. Any breast cancer survivors or people actively with the diagnosis of breast cancer, come and get some information on breast reconstruction options, and come get pampered a little bit. Spend some time with us. It's going to be a fun event, you know, and y'all come out.
Well, thank you, Doc. Such a
Whoop,
pleasure of you hanging out with us today.
Yes,
We
sir.
really appreciate that. Hey, before we get out of here, I got to tell you about Netflix. Shout out to Netflix because they are
Raising the bar.
winning. The company said on Monday that it will spend as much as $8 billion on shows and movies in 2018. That's up from $6 million that they earmarked for content last year. Now, the boost in spending comes at a time when the tech giants like Apple and Amazon and Facebook are all using a sizable checkbook to hunt for original shows and movies. Now, Netflix said, we have a good head start, but our job is to improve Netflix as rapidly as possible to stay ahead of the competition in the decades to come. They said that on Monday. Now, in particular, Netflix will be ramping up the number of original shows that they're doing. Also, Netflix Chief Content Officer, my man Ted, said that on the earnings call Monday, about 80 films are set to be released by Netflix on next year. Now, their big bet is on original content, has helped it acquire and retain customers, even as it seeks to raise prices and pushback from media partners. You know, they increased the price by $1, but for $10, you can't beat it. The company added more than 5 million new members in the third quarter, with the vast majority of them coming from international markets. It now has 109 million subscribers, up from 86 million in the same quarter 1 year ago. So shout out to Netflix. And the one thing I love about them is they said they're in the lead, but we gotta stay in the lead.
Yeah, they not playing. They got enough young minds out there, and they're willing to bring more on to let them know where they need to go. And shout out to Kodak, because that's one thing that they didn't do. So you gotta learn from people to know exactly what to do and what not to do. So shout out to Netflix.
You can't be afraid
and
to bring
chill.
in hey, shout out to that and chill. End up like Doc. You can't be afraid to bring in new faces and new ideas.
Yeah, you can't be.
They're not all in suits and ties and stuff like that now.
Shout out to the millennials.
Because I know if Doc ever walked into the room while I'm sitting to get an exam, I'd be like, no, where's the doctor?
Right.
That's the problem.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right, it's changing.
That is the problem.
I'm just getting older, huh?
Yeah,
Right.
Listen, doctors are not born with gray hair anymore.
I know that's right.
And we are,
And she ain't got
And we
nothing
don't
to
all
we are
wear
people-
heels,
and
right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Look, we gotta be comfortable while we in that thing.
Hey, tomorrow
Efficient.
is Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow.
Cutting you up,
Yes.
putting it back together.
Terry Bello, one more
So-
time and you getting banned like Rico Barrino.
Hey, shout out to Michael and Joy
We'll
in
see
the
y'all
morning
tomorrow.
sensation network. It's
Bye.
Michael and Joy. All right, guys, thank you for
Yeah, we'll
tuning
ban
in
people.
for all of the information
yeah.
for Dr. Aisha. Go to her website. Let me go. breastbodybeauty.com. No bars, just breastbodybeauty.com. Her event is tomorrow. It is located in Atlanta, right off of Windy Hill Road. But go to the website or go to michaelandjoy.com for all the information for her show.
Doc, you can come back.
Okay.
You guys have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. I said, God, watch over you, keep you, protect you, expand your territory and your capacity. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Rock the Carlo. We will see you Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. Bye, guys. Mwah.
And on Instagram and on whatever else we're on. Okay?
All
All right, bye, y'all.
all
Have
that
a
other
good day.
stuff.
Go tackle that.
Go tackle that.
Go tackle that. Go take a couple photos.